So Battlefield just released a trailer and it just shot a slug at Call of Duty.
Okay, boys, we're here to do one thing.
Who was that?
Doesn't matter. Let's move.
This is great. At one time or another, I have been a fan of almost every major military shooter that is rose to prominence. Call of Duty has had military multiplayer shooters in a chokehold for like the last decade. A bunch of our favorite franchises from back in the day have tried to creep up. Medal of Honor, they tried. Ghost Recon, they switched to open world. They tried to be like a military open world shooter. It like bowed out from the multiplayer. Titanfall got the whole vibe snatched by Call of Duty for like a few releases and then had to pivot into strictly battle royale with Apex Legends. But with Call of Duty slipping up, this is good. This gives a chance for everybody to really start putting forth some real effort, because one reason why I think Call of Duty has been shaky, why things have gotten tricky for Call of Duty, it doesn't know if it wants to be a service with the seasons or if it want to be an annual release. And it's been trying to be a seasonal game and it's been trying to be an annual release like a 2K or like the sports franchises out there. Call of Duty is a sport now. Usually they had a nice rotation. This rotation has been interrupted. They had to go with 2 Black Ops back to back. I knew something fishy was going on when the remade Modern Warfare 3, when like the whole campaign was just recycled open world missions on Verdansk. Like it was just like disgusting. And they were saying that they weren't even gonna have a release. It was gonna be DLC, a patch at first, but they ended up making it a release again. I don't know like where that stems from. To me, it seems like it stems from greed. When you choose greed over creativity, the whole gaming industry suffers. The culture suffers. Somebody out there trying to keep a salary up every year, they end up milking franchises. The way how the pendulum swings in gaming, it's the ups and downs. We got other franchises that could come back, like Battlefield 6 with this latest trailer. They got a bunch of celebrities making a cameo appearance in the trailer, looking like they're about to go do some tactical stuff, a la Call of Duty when the Warzone trailers had like Young Thug and Gunna jumping out of a helicopter. Shit was fucking crazy, and times have changed. But anyways, all these celebrities get blown to smithereens and the real tactical squad comes through and they say, who was that? I don't know. Shrugs. Boom, get back to work. Hey, that's what we need. Maybe we need this wake up call. It's been an identity crisis anyway with Call of Duty, because it went from having a nice consistent brand at first. You looking beyond to these games that had these crazy ass pieces of DLC. Fortnite has pretty much turned into the action figure collecting center, like as a game. Call of Duty wants to be that. Whenever I'm compelled to buy stuff from Call of Duty, it's usually like on that brand, like on that militant or like action movie side. One reason why I have beef with Call of Duty is because some skins that I was compelled to buy when I first seen them was the John McClane skin and the Rambo skin. I was like, these skins are fucking fire. But then when the season ended or when they moved on to the next year's entry, I couldn't even get access to those skins anymore. I guess it's more consistent now, like where you could keep the skins that you get, because like the skin that I've been playing with whenever I played Call of Duty like at the beginning of the year, and I like just stopped just because all the mechanics and all that stuff, people had just gotten like insane. Like all the people that's loyal and like slurping on Call of Duty like year round, I don't want nothing to do with y'all. Y'all are fucking crazy. I've been playing with Spawn. Like I worked all the way through that season. Me, I'm old school. I don't buy the season. My coworkers, I talk to them. Yeah, man, I just bought the season as soon as it dropped, man. I just dropped like $100 and something. I don't do that, man. I grind through all of them. Shout out to my little brother. When he got his first job, I'm pretty sure he spent at least 80% of his earnings on skins in Call of Duty. He was like, hey bro, I got the Rose skin. Hey bro, I got this shit with the Arctic ice all on the guns and shit like that. Soon as that new entry came out, all of it was gone. I think he was depressed. We went to the movies to go watch some people get terrorized. He was cheered back up again. Shout out to him. Love him. I doubt he gonna see this. He don't look at YouTube for stuff like this. I'm old school, man. I'm preserving my section of gamers. I'm preserving my section of gamers, man. I don't be on Minecraft. I don't be on Roblox. I'm not that type of gamer. With that being said, franchises that I would love to see make a comeback as far as military multiplayer shooters go. Of course, I would love for Ghost Recon to get back into that realm, like where it was like around the Advanced Warfighter, or even Future Soldier was a solid entry in the series. SOCOM with its tragic flop back in the day due to people meddling with the PSN network. I would love to see it step back in. A throwback that I used to play. This is just something that's just on my mind. It's not even really multiplayer like that, but it was co-op. Conflict Desert Storm back in the day on the PS2 was a co-op third-person shooter. It was a military shooter. That's just, they tried to turn it into a first person. No, keep it third person. Don't do that. I don't even know who owns the rights and stuff to that game. Medal of Honor. Like, I think the alumni from Medal of Honor is probably involved with Apex right now. Apex is probably so successful because they got that nice rotation of maps. They got like a hero shooter mixed with a battle royale. They off up in that niche right there, and I'm pretty sure the fan base is solid because they keep coming with more DLC and more characters. If you had a franchise back then and y'all were a little timid at releasing something, and if stuff was shaky, now is the time. Y'all keep on shooting slugs at Call of Duty, the Kingdom of Call of Duty 2K, whatever you want to call it. I'm interested to see how they pivot off of this. You know, it's ups and downs. Sometimes kingdoms fall, sometimes franchises rise. Right now we finna see what Battlefield do, because they shot a hell of a slug with that trailer.